bags, shoes, accessories. So Mel, what's on your 2017 wish list? Hey guys, it's Mel here. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my 2017 wish list. Now, I love watching these types of videos and I know this is a highly requested one, so I'm super excited to be sharing all the items I am lusting over with you. But today's video is going to be even more interesting because it is my first collaboration with Shea Whitney. Now, Shea is a fellow luxury YouTuber. She is so gorgeous. She does luxury, a bit of makeup, a bit of lifestyle. So if you haven't checked her out, I'm going to leave a link to her channel below. So when she asked me, are you interested in doing a collab? I'm like, yeah, definitely. And so what we decided to do is we decided to film our 2017 luxury wish list together and actually break it up into 3 categories. 1, shoes. 2, accessories, and 3, of course, handbags. But there is a little twist to this video, which you guys are going to find out really soon. So without further ado, let's get straight into my 2017 wish list. So before I get started sharing my wish list, this is just my current wish list items. Obviously, as the year goes on, with all the designers releasing all their beautiful new product, this may change. And I'm sure you guys understand for all those of you that have things on your wish list currently. But as of now, these are the items I'm lusting over. So let's get started with shoes. The first item that I would like to add is the Louis Vuitton Rodeo Queen pumps. And for those of you that follow me on Instagram, and if you don't, this is my Instagram name below, I asked you guys, what do you reckon? Do you reckon the black and the mono or the white and the reverse mono? Now, the white and the reverse mono haven't hit Australia yet, so I haven't had a chance to try them on, but I tried the black versions on, and usually, look, I'm not a huge fan of monogram on shoes, but for some reason on these shoes, they actually look really, really good, and they're actually surprisingly comfortable, and I just really like the style. I actually really like that big tab at the back. I know not everyone's a fan of that, but it's actually a really comfortable shoe. So that's the first shoe that I'm lusting over. So once the white comes in, I'm going to try them, and then I'll probably make up my mind. So I've also, if you see me referring down to my phone, it's because I've written all my wish list items down here. The second shoe that I am totally lusting over is the Dior ribbon slingback shoes. Like the minute I saw these, pictures of these on the runway, I was like, oh my gosh, I love them. I actually want the kitten heel versions. They do come in a high version, but I love these kitten heel versions and definitely in the fabric. In Australia, there is a huge waiting list for this, so I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get it, but I don't know. I just think it just looks so chic, and yeah, Dior's just doing amazing. I'm lusting over quite a lot of their items. The third shoe I'm totally loving the look of is the Gucci Marmont Fringe pumps. Now, obviously, the Gucci Marmont range has been hugely successful for them. You saw last year that they did the pump versions, which are the closed-toe versions, in so many different colors, and I know probably a lot of you may have that shoe already. But for some reason, it didn't look that great on me, but I really like this open toe version. So I'm actually really lusting over this green color here. I'm not sure if it will actually match a lot of my outfits, but I just really love green. I actually don't think I own a pair of green shoes. So it's between that green or possibly the black, but we'll see. But I'm really loving that green color. The fourth pair of shoes I would definitely want to get sometime this year, and I've mentioned this before in my past videos, are the Stuart Weitzman Highland boots. Now, I did pick up the Stuart Weitzman, I think they're called the Highland boots, or the mid, oh my gosh, I can't even remember what they're called, but they're the mid-heel versions, and I picked them up on sale, and I absolutely love them. I haven't had a chance to wear them because we've just come out of summer into autumn, but they just flatter the legs so much. I don't know what it is or what magic they have, but a lot of you would also agree, and they're hugely popular, that Stuart Weitzman boots are just so awesome and worth the investment. So if they do have another sale, I'll be looking out for that, but I want the higher version, and I actually want it in this light gray shade, and I don't really have boots that shade, and I just think it would look so great paired with jeans or dresses or really anything. So that is another item that I would really love to add to my collection. And my last pair of shoes, it's another pair of Gucci's. They're these ones here. They're the Gucci Jordan loafers. My gosh, guys, these are so, so comfortable. Like my husband's like, get another pair. And he never says, get another pair. Because when I wear these, I can walk for ages and I don't complain about, oh, my feet are sore. Or, you know, I'm walking too slowly. Guys, these are so comfortable. I got the silver because I don't know why I'm just attracted to metallics, but I love them and I'll just love to add the classic black sometime this year as well. So that's the last item on my shoe list. Okay, so let's move on to accessories. So in terms of accessories, what I really want to get, well, we'll see. I actually haven't seen it in real life yet, is the Fendi Fruit Charm. Guys, how good is Fendi Spring Summer Collection? Now, you guys would have seen from my past videos that I bought the Fendi Can I bag. If you haven't, I will link that down below as well. But Fendi, I don't know, I'm just really, really liking so many of their bags this season. And as you all know, the Fendi charms are hugely popular, but I haven't really sort of gone for the monsters or anything yet because, I don't know, I just haven't found one that I've just gravitated towards. But anyway, I really like the look of these cute fruit charms, and I'm thinking that I want to add the pink or the blue, but probably pink at the moment. I was standing in front of my handbag collection and holding my phone up and saying, pink, yes, match that. Will it match that? Will it match that? Because look, if you're going to invest, it is quite expensive for one fruit charm. You want to make sure that it goes with at least, for me, I want to make sure it goes with at least like 4 or 5 of my bags. So that's the first accessory that I'd like to get. The second thing that I'd like to add is, you guys know that I'm a big Hermes lover as well, and I absolutely am addicted to the rodeos. And I don't have one of these, but this year, Hermes, actually maybe from late last year, they came out with the bi-colored rodeos. Actually, I don't even think the bi-colored rodeo is the correct name. I don't even know the correct name. If you guys know what the correct name for it, let me know. But basically, on one side, it's a certain colorway, and if you flip it over, it's another colorway. So I think this was so smart of Hermes because, one, they save on all their bits of materials, and it's like getting 2 horses for one because you can just flip it over. So I'm still on the list to get one of them. I would love to get that in the small size if possible to add to my Hermes bags. So hopefully I can get that this year. So the third item I would like to add is actually another small leather good, or SLG, from Chanel. Now, I've seen on Instagram recently that Chanel's just released a new collection. Act 2 is coming out, and I really love the iridescent purple or turquoise. So I don't know what Australia is getting yet, and I've only seen little images, and I'll just put a couple up now. I don't know what I want to get, but I want to get something in the iridescent leather. I'm not sure of it in a bag yet, but I thought, you know, whenever you're not sure, I always suggest start off with an SLG first because it's something little. It's not too much of an investment compared to a bag. So I'm thinking maybe the purple in a, you know, a little card holder or something like that. So that's another item that I possibly want to add to my collection. And the final item is I want to add a new pair of sunnies. I haven't bought sunnies in ages, and a lot of my sunglasses are either really cheap and cheerful sunnies. I've also got a few vintage sunnies, which I love. But I wanted to get a pair that's classic, but not too classic. So anyway, I came across these Gucci ones, and they're these ones up here, the Gucci cat eye. But what I really like about this, it's got, the rim is sort of like a mother of pearl sort of color. And so I think it's classic. It's got the classic shape, but yet it's got that little bit of detailing. So I really like the look of that. So I possibly am getting that soon. And that's the last accessory on my wish list. So the final category is handbags. So what is my number one handbag I am dying and I want and I've been dreaming over? So here's the twist. If you want to find out what my number one item is, you've got to head over to Shea's channel. The link to her channel is in the description box below, and she is going to reveal my number one item. Now, for all those of you that have joined me from Shea's channel, she's probably said the same thing. I'm going to be revealing her number one item on her wish list. Are you ready, guys? When she told me what her number one was, I was like, yes, perfect choice. And Shea's number one is a Gucci It is actually, let me tell you the exact name. It is the Gucci Dionysus top handle bag in this beautiful beige, red, and green colorway. How gorgeous is that bag? You guys know I'm a huge, huge Gucci fan, and this is just such a different bag. When Shea and I were talking, she just goes, I want something really different, something that will add to my collection. She has been loving Gucci so much, and why shouldn't she? They're doing some amazing bags, and she just wants something a bit different. And she actually said to me, I love it because it's like a little bit of a piece of art. And I'm like, you guys already know what I think about my Gucci Sylvie bag. It is a piece of art. Gucci makes, some of their bags are just exquisite. So that is her number one pick. I think it will make a fabulous addition to her gorgeous handbag collection. So Shea, good pick. You have to get this bag. It is so gorgeous. Or everything that I've mentioned in terms of my wish list items and Shea's item, I'm going to leave in the description box below. But what a beauty. Okay, so I'm not going to like completely leave you in the lurch. Even though Shea is going to be revealing my number one, let me share with you some of the other items that are on my wish list. Now, a wish list isn't called a wish list for no reason. It's the things you're hoping to get, right? And it is no secret that I am completely obsessed with Hermes as well. And I would really, really love to add a Kelly in a size 25 or 28 in either the retourne or the sellier shape. And the retourne just means that's the more relaxed sort of feel, and the sellier is the one that looks a little bit more triangular. Anyway, I'm not too fussed. Obviously, I have my name down on the list, but look, with Hermes, it could be a few months or it could be a year or even years. That's why it's just on my wish list. But the two colors that I would most likely love to get is either a black with palladium hardware or a red with gold hardware. So that's on my wish list, but that, like I said, that could be on my wish list for ages. So the next thing on my wish list is actually, since we're talking about Hermes, is also Hermes. And I don't have this bag at all, but I would love to add a Constance. And the Constance comes in two sizes, either the 19 centimeters, which 19 centimeters, which is the mini version, and also the 24 centimeters. I've actually never tried one on, but I'm open to both. And as I said, it's on my wish list because I would love to one day add it. I don't think it'll be anytime in the near future unless I get super, super, super lucky, but that's just an item that's going to be on my wish list. But more realistically, the items that I would love to add, I'm also really loving the Louis Vuitton Neo Vivenne, and it comes in 3 colors. In Australia, we're always so slow. I keep seeing these on Instagram and everything like that, but I love this bag. I missed out on this when they had the Vivenne a few years back, and so they've obviously re-released it. It is such a cute bag. I'm thinking at the moment that I would love to get the black. It's just so chic, the black with the gold hardware. I love the larger LV. I've also seen a little clip of it on Instagram and it looks pretty roomy for a small bag, but I just think it's a classic everyday bag. They've changed the material. Previously it used to be smooth leather, but now it's in a grained calfskin, so I probably wouldn't have to worry about, I don't need to baby it or anything like that because it's not too fragile. So that is an item that I'm hoping possibly maybe to add to my collection. Another bag that I would love to add is from Chanel, and I've said to you guys in the past on Instagram as well that I have fallen in love with this bag. I've actually done a comparison between the reissue and the classic flat bag. If you guys wanted to know what the difference is between these two bags, I've done a comprehensive review and I will link that down below. But I love my beige reissue in the size small, or you guys would know that as 225, but really the correct terminology is size small in my beige, which I picked up last year on my Europe trip, so much that I would love to get the black quilted version in the size larger. So for us handbag lovers, you would know this as the 226, but it's actually called medium. So I would love to add that in the black with ruthenium hardware in the classic quilted design. So that's something that Chanel always has. So that's probably why I haven't rushed to get it. I am also possibly looking at that in the pre-loved market because, as you guys know, I love pre-loved items as well. And if you can score it for cheaper, why not? So that's something that I'm sort of eyeing, seeing if I can get a good deal around. And now this one, my last item that's on there, it actually doesn't exist, but I reckon that it will exist soon. And it is another item. Well, it's not an item yet, but it's from LV, and it's actually the LV Monogram Eclipse range. I'm just loving the dark monogram look. So obviously this is their men's line, and I was pretty close in getting the clutch version, which looks like this. But as you guys know, I'm not a huge clutch person, so I didn't get it. But I reckon they will come out with a bag soon. I think this has been really popular, and I know when they released that in the Keep Ball that it did pretty well. But how gorgeous is this, just the darker monogram version, that grey version? So I'm hoping that they will release something in a lady's bag. Maybe they have and I don't know about it, but for all you LV lovers out there, if you do know anything, let me know, because don't you reckon that will look really gorgeous in a bag? I don't know. I just think it's really, really nice. So guys, that is all the items on my wish list. I know it is pretty long, but as I said, it's going to be an evolving wish list, and some items change throughout the year as it goes on, because obviously we can't get everything from our wish list. But those are the items that are on my list as of now. So guys, please let me know what you are lasting over. Please comment below. It might be a bag, it might be shoes, whatever it may be. I would love to know what you really want to add to your collection this year. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and you can subscribe to my channel here. And if you would also like to know a little bit more about me, I've also made a 25 random facts about me video, which you can click on here as well. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Big kisses. Bye guys.